from pepper spraying a cop to a deadly face-off. Crazy chases. Intense standoffs. And high-stakes arrests. All this and more. Only on Darn 7.
Get on the ground! Why?
What? You're not hard, bro. Not hard. Get the f out of my face.
This is my airport, bro.
Get the f out of my face.
This man wasn't just angry. He was moments from attacking the police at the airport. Everything was about to go out of control.
Who is it? Come on over here, man.
I need to get my stuff.
Yeah, we'll get your stuff here in a minute.
I need to get my stuff.
Let's talk about it real quick.
Yeah, I need to get my stuff.
I get that. Let's talk about it and maybe you can still fly. I need to figure out, I just got here.
I already was talking to
So let's just talk about it.
Just saying that there's no way. Like, I already told him I went in.
Okay, I don't want to arrest you right now. You still got to get off the plane though.
Arrest me for what?
Trespassing on the plane.
What crime have I committed?
That's it. They don't want you here. They just want you to leave. Okay, cool.
The flight crew reported a man acting strange inside the cabin. He refused every order to leave the aircraft, causing a major delay for everyone at the airport. This forced the officer to call for backup immediately.
Hands. Go hands.
Do you want to take it?
I'm good with that. Nah, he's in the galleyway. He just wants to get his stuff, so we're trying to get his stuff so he can walk off. That's it. They're getting your stuff now.
Seconds before backup arrived, the man finally stepped off the plane.
Good luck to you guys, y'all wet niggas, bro. Yeah, police. You guys been bro. What?
I said keep walking.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
The man became furious after being denied boarding. He started shouting at the officers, and the situation quickly spiraled out of control.
Alright?
Okay, sir.
You guys get off my nutsack. You guys want to fuck? You want dick or what?
I'm not on your nutsack, sir. Please keep walking.
Why are you pushing me?
Please keep walking, sir.
Why are you pushing me?
Please keep walking.
Why are you pushing me?
The officers decided it was time to act. When the man refused to leave the airport, the situation escalated. And within moments, everything suddenly changed.
Get the f out of my face.
This is my airport, bro.
Get the f out of my face.
Please keep walking.
Like, you go that way.
Get out of my face.
You want to go to jail?
Just hold your fist up! Hands behind your back!
Alright, yes, sir.
Do it now!
The suspect was arrested and faces multiple charges. On top of that, he is now banned from the airport for an entire year.
You can't come back to this airport for a year, okay?
Roll the window down. Shut the door.
You're gonna do this?
Officers responded to a call about a disturbance in progress. A man was banging on shop windows and shouting at the staff. The situation was escalating fast, requiring an immediate police response.
What's last week?
Remember you were like stealing stuff from people's porches and stuff like that?
That's already been done, bud.
You got a warrant about it today, though.
Get some.
I don't want to have to tase you.
Just turn around. Come on, guys. Let's do it.
Things spiraled out of control. Instead of surrendering, the man turned aggressive. He went straight for the officers. And within seconds, the situation became a violent struggle. And after the taser, he refused to stop. The fight didn't last long. Officers brought him down, restrained him, and put him in cuffs. Now, he's facing serious charges.
Get in the car!
There's the other two. There's another girl that was with them.
Police were called to a store after two women were caught in the act of stealing. As the officer stepped in to make the arrest, the situation suddenly turned.
Spray! Spray! Black Dodge Stratus. Sarge, I'm here with you. I got you.
The suspect attacked the officer with pepper spray and made a run for it. But her freedom didn't last long. After stealing from another store, She was finally cornered and arrested. Now, she faces a long list of serious charges. Police received a tip about a high-profile criminal. This man was a known fugitive with multiple outstanding warrants for serious crimes. The suspect was driving at a terrifying speed on the highway. He was losing control and putting innocent lives in extreme danger. This was no longer a simple traffic stop. It was a high-speed chase with deadly stakes. Backup units moved in to block the exits, but the driver refused to slow down. With every passing second, a violent crash seemed unavoidable. The officers had to act fast before someone got killed on the open road. Finally, the officer used his vehicle to ram the car from behind. The suspect spun out, skidded off the road, and came to a full stop. Officers moved in quickly, and the suspect was taken into custody.
Put your fucking legs in!
Two officers received an urgent call about a dangerous dog on the loose. A victim had already been bitten, and the animal was still roaming the street, unsecured. It turns out the owner failed to restrain the animal, which is a serious crime. Now, the owner is facing immediate arrest for his dangerous negligence.
Is that your dog?
You're not asking the right question.
Is that your dog? It's assault! Hey! Stop! Sit! I will blow your dog away!
During the arrest, the situation took a violent turn. The dog suddenly lunged at the officer, protecting its owner. What was a simple arrest has now become a life-threatening struggle. The danger just reached a whole new level.
If you touch him, the dog's going.
I'm gonna shoot your dog, man. No, you're not.
Yes!
Your dog.
You're under arrest.
Get over here, your dog's gonna get shot.
No.
The officer gave multiple warnings, but the dog kept charging. With no other choice, he fired a shot to stop the attack. But then, the situation exploded. The owner lost control and lunged at the officer in a blind rage. Now, it is a total chaos.
Stop! Fired! Shots fired!
The officer struggled to hold the man back as backup rushed onto the scene. Seizing a brief opening, the suspect turned and bolted, desperate to avoid the charges. But the escape was short-lived. Officers sprinted after him, took him to the ground, and placed him under arrest.
Paul David! On the ground! Dog!
The police chased this suspect, to the very end. He thought he was safe after ducking into a house, but he was wrong. Officers released the K9 into the building. Within seconds, the dog found its target and locked on. There was no escape. The K9 did its job, and the suspect was finally brought down. It became clear that running would only add more years to his sentence. A simple mistake turned into a life-changing disaster. Respect the law, because the law has no mercy.
Get on your back! Get on your back! You're gonna get tased! Get on your back!
Without warning, a man rushed the officer. The situation turned violent in seconds. What started as a routine call quickly became dangerous.
Taser deployed. Taser deployed. Get down on your face. Get on your face. Get on your face. Put your arms behind your... Put your hands behind your back.
As the tension eased, officers realized the man was in a mental crisis. They lowered their weapons and called for medical help. Instead of taking him to jail, he was taken to a hospital for treatment. Sometimes, the goal isn't just to make an arrest, but to save a life.
You gotta bring it down. Deep breaths, man. You ever heard of the triangle hold? No. All right. Deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds.
One more, buddy.
Hey, man.
Get your ass out my face,
What did I
bro.
tell you, man?
Hit me with that
What did I tell
taser.
you? What did I tell you?
Hit me with that fucking
Get on the
taser.
ground, man. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Bro, hit me with that fucking taser for no reason,
Get on
bro.
the ground.
The officer gave multiple warnings, but the suspect refused to comply. What started as a simple command quickly became a physical struggle. The fight spilled onto the sidewalk, and then something unexpected changed the entire situation.
Get on the ground, man. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Bro, hit me with that fucking taser for no reason, bro.
Get on the ground,
Hit me
bro.
with that
Get on the
taser.
ground.
Man, he's about to hit me with a taser for no reason. Bro, get off my
Dispatch, give me
fucking
track
ass.
for 4 seconds.
Bro,
Hey, man.
bro, I'm not a bust your ass. Bitch, you a pussy, dog. Show me, bitch. You hit me with a taser, dog.
Dispatch, give me traffic.
The officer deployed his taser, but it had no effect. He reached for his baton, but lost control of it in the struggle. Then, everything escalated. As the officer tried to secure his weapon, the suspect grabbed it. A shot rang out, striking the officer in the hand.
Sir, I'm not doing wrong. He's trying to shoot me. He's trying to shoot me. Quit. He's not me. Get on! Dude, he's gonna try to shoot me! They're trying to shoot me! Quit! Quit! Stop! You just sent me with a taser! Get off! Bro! Quit!
The suspect was later identified and safely taken into custody, bringing the incident to an end without further injuries.
Dispatch, he's got my gun. He's got my gun. I'm shot.
I don't got no problem. Why y'all stopping?
Because right now you're detained.
Why?
We got a report you've been jumping in and out of traffic.
That's bull. That's bull. I felt the curve.
He made a split-second decision to run. But there's one problem with running from the law. You don't get away, you just make it worse. The chase didn't erase his crimes. It multiplied them. And with every step forward, he was digging himself in deeper.
He's in where? Okay. Is there a back entrance? I'll check here real quick. Let me get a key. Or do you have a knife? Hey.
Hey, do you have a key in this bathroom?
Officers tracked him down to a small bathroom. The door was locked. With no time to waste, the officer kicked the door open. The suspect was trapped, with nowhere left to run.
Okay, well listen.
I'm with Heidi.
You're under arrest, police department.
I'm with Heidi.
Now, he faces a long list of new charges. His attempt to hide only led him straight to a jail cell.
You want to do another pat down?
In the end, The handcuffs were inevitable. He tried to fight the system, but the system won. As the jail doors close, he is left with nothing but regret.
No, my bad. I didn't spit on you. I mean to spit on you. But look, I'll be talking shit to Heidi, bro. I'll be talking shit to Heidi.
Line stand, bailing.
Police are in pursuit of two dangerous suspects, wanted for armed robbery. They are moving fast and are desperate to escape. Officers are closing in from every side, but they have no plans to surrender.
Stop! I'm fucking shit! Dude, I'm gonna fucking shoot! Show me your hands! I'm gonna fucking shoot you! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking...
The perimeter was set, and there was no way out. The first suspect realized it was over. Officers moved in with precision and forced him to the ground. One down, one to go.
You're gonna get fucking shot! You're gonna get shot!
The second suspect also found no escape. After a perfect tactical surround, his time ran out. The police closed every exit and forced him to comply. Both men are now under arrest. Now, they face a long list of serious charges, from armed robbery to resisting arrest. Their decisions today will haunt them for years to come.
You're gonna get tased! Stop! Taser!
This man is facing multiple charges after a simple citation for public urination. When officers asked about his brother, who is wanted for a drunken assault on a woman, things took a dark turn. The suspect refused to cooperate and chose to fight and run.
Where's your brother that you don't know?
No idea.
Was he involved in a fight?
I have no idea. I left minutes ago.
Okay. And obviously we have you urinating here, which...
Well, I know. I
mean, I don't want to sit here and write about
I'm 69 years old. I hit that pee.
No, and I get where you're coming from, and I don't want to sit
I
here...
was not in a fight.
I don't want to write a bunch of tickets.
I did not. I was not in a fight.
Mid-conversation, a priority call comes through the radio. The suspect's brother has been spotted near a gas station nearby. The officer has to move fast, but in the heat of the moment, the other man sees an opening. He takes his chance and makes a run for it.
37 Tommy's running. Stop! Stop, you're gonna get tased! Taser!
The officer moves in to make the stop, but the suspect is not going quietly. He resists immediately and turns to face the officer. The situation quickly turns into a struggle.
37 count, give me more units now!
The suspect fought until the very end, but his resistance was useless. He tried to defy the law, but the law won. Officers finally gained control and placed him in handcuffs. Now, he faces a long list of charges.
Goodbye, me. He's taking off with Derek in the car.
It all started with a bad decision. Aman parked his car in a spot reserved for police. Soon, a report came in about a person acting strange. The officer located the vehicle and followed it to a gas station. As he approached, he smelled a strong odor of marijuana and ordered a search of the car.
Well, hey, somebody called in complaining that you're parked in the law enforcement parking spot. Oh. And they saw that you might have been acting a little strange. They wanted me to make sure you were doing okay. When was the last time you smoked marijuana?
A long time ago. I don't smoke it.
When you rolled down the window, I smelt it.
That's impossible because I don't smoke marijuana at all.
The suspect tried everything to delay the search. Instead of stepping out, he grabbed his phone and called his mother, staying inside the vehicle. The officer repeatedly ordered him to exit, but the man refused to move. Then, the tension reached a breaking point, and something completely unexpected happened.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car, Jared. Get out of the car. Get out of the Stop right now! Stop right now! Get out of the car! Okay? Put it in park! Okay! Get out! Okay! Get out of the car!
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Do not jump me!
After a violent struggle and a failed attempt to run, the suspect was finally taken down. Officers performed a search and discovered illegal drugs on him. He's now in custody and faces a long list of charges.